Hello, it's Nicole here from Just My Cup of Crochet. We're going to be looking today at some tips and tricks. So we're going to start off with one of my favourite ways of joining yarn for a new row, or you could use it for a new colour. So we're going to look at standing stitches. So first of all, we're going to start with a UK double and an American single crochet. So we're going to join it to one of these stitches up here. So first of all, we're going to take our new colour and we're going to pop on a slip knot. So here we go. So we've got our adjustable knot, our slip knot, and we're going to pop that onto our hook. So because we're starting with a UK double, we don't need to yarn over the hook. So we're keeping the tail out the way, and we are going to find the stitch that we want to start with. So in this case we're going to start with stitch number 1. So with the loop on the hook and the tail out the way, we're going to pop the stitch on the hook. Right, so coming from behind the work, we yarn over. We pull that loop through, so we've got 2 loops on our hook. We yarn over again and take off both loops. So you can see, let me just move this out the way. From here, this gives you your V top to your stitch. So it looks exactly the same. There's no chain joining and you get a proper stitch top. So there's no mistaking where to put that last stitch in. And then you would just carry on as normal. Another difference with this actually is that your tail is going to be up high. So it's not down low, it'll be up high. But you can sew that in like you would do normally, which I recommend back and forth 3 times. But yeah, now you would just carry on. 1. And carry on along. 2. There we go. So next we're going to look at UK doubles. So again, as with the last stitch and with all of them, we're going to start with our loop on the hook. The difference this time, tail out the way, is we're going to yarn over. Now this can be quite tricky to keep the yarn over, so use your finger and hold it on. So the yarn needs to be behind the work, and then the hook goes in like normal from the front. So I'm still holding here, I've got my loop and my yarn over, so I'm still holding those down, and we yarn over and we come out the stitch. So at this point now I've got 3 loops on my hook. Now this middle loop can quite easily get lost, so be careful and make sure you're holding on. We're going to yarn over again. We're going to take off the first 2 loops. There we go. That leaves us with the last 2. Yarn over, take off 2. If I just pop another one in next to it so you can see. Here we go. There we go. So now let's draw up that loop and have a little look. So we have got loop out the way, 3 stitch tops here, looking exactly like normal, and you can see a bit more on this that the tail is up high. The tail should be up high, so just leave it there, carry on doing your crochet, whatever stitches it is to the end, turn around, come back, finish off your pattern, and then this gets sewn in like normal. As with the other one. Be careful not to try and pull it down, it needs to be up high, it stays up high. So there we go, that's a standing treble, UK treble, American double crochet. So I'm going to take this one out and we can have a little look at half trebles. So pop that on. So again, loop on the hook, yarn over, So we've got 2. Keep the yarn back behind the work and bring the hook forward into the stitch. So it's gone in, yarn over and come out. So we've got 3 loops. We're going to yarn over and take off all 3 as you would with a treble, half double American. So there we go. Let's pop another couple in just so you can see. There we go, draw up that loop. So moving that out the way. There's our lovely stitch top from our standing stitch. Exactly the same look from the front and from the back. There we go. So that's our standing stitches. These can also be used when doing front post and back post. It would be exactly the same. So let's, for ease of use, let's look at front post UK trebles, American doubles. So keeping the yarn back, we find the post that we would want to start round. So let's start round this one. So we're going to front post treble, English terms and American terms front post double. So all I've done is yarned over and held it like a regular standing treble, yarn behind the work, find that front post you want to start with, and we pull that front post forward by going down and up, and then we yarn over, pull back out, and again we have 3 loops on our hook here. Yarn over, take off 2, yarn over, take off 2. So that is front post treble. So if we were to carry on, say doing a regular front stitch in the next one, regular treble in the next 2. Ooh. So let's have a little look here. So there we go, we've got our front post standing treble with its top and 2 regulars there.